All right, guys, welcome back to my channel, Trump 2024. And I just want to give a shout out real quick to my neighbor, Tara, who I came home to my room and you see this flag behind me, this nice, beautiful, glorious American flag. Well, they hung this up in its place. They put a Chinese flag in place of my American flag. That was a good prank. I will admit, guys, you got me good there because I walked to my room and I'm like, why does my room look so different? Good job, guys. You got me. So anyway, guys, I a couple months ago, actually like 6 months ago, I purchased 100 Trump 2024 hats, and I purchased 100 Trump 2024 flags. So I got 100 of these guys, tons of flags, and I want to sell them. I got to get rid of them. So we're going to be selling these Trump flags and Trump hats. Information is on the bottom if you guys want to support my channel. Let me fix that banner. Let me edit it. Only 2024. We'll talk about how you guys can pay me in a minute. But we're going to talk about the news and stuff too, guys. Don't worry. We're going to react to a lot of shit tonight. But I'm going to sell all this. You're going to get a flag and a hat combo for $20.24. How's that sound? That sounds pretty good, right? And I'm trying to decide. I don't know how much shipping and handling is going to cost, but I hope that I can pay for it within that. Should be able to. But we got Trump 2024 hats, the one I'm wearing right now, for sale. So if you guys don't have one yet, and you want a flag too, $20.24. You can get a Trump flag and a Trump hat. And this one says "Take America Back," and this one says "Save America." And they both. And I'll open one now for you guys. You can kind of see what they look like. This is the Trump flag that you guys can buy from me. Check this out. It's a beautiful flag. Oh my goodness. Oh yes. Beautiful. Trump 2024. Save America again. Look at that, guys. Isn't that glorious? Oh, that is a glorious flag. So I officially now have Trump 2024 flags, which feels awesome. Thank you, America's favorite Brazilian. If that's you, by the way, in your picture, you're pretty freaking jacked. Holy shit. You are a papi if that's you. Hey, Ron DeSantis is a great, I'm going to say, he's a great backup plan. He's a great plan A too, but in the next election, he's going to be the backup plan. Let's be honest. I think, most of us want Trump back, and the data kind of backs me up here. So let's go to some news stories today. We got some good stuff, and I'm going to try to keep this stream somewhat clean, so that way I can leave the stream up, because the last few streams have done really well, but I can't leave them up because I start saying things that the YouTube gods don't like when it comes to the election, as well as this virus that's going around. They don't like the things I say about that. So let's hit some news stories right now real quick. So basically, we've all been bombing on Canada for the past couple days now, and a lot of hashtags have been going around saying Canada has fallen because Trudeau basically invoked martial law on Canadians over a peaceful protest. Like, there wasn't even violence. So I don't know why he thought that he had to do martial law. It's so stupid. So here's the update, guys. In a shocking reversal, Trudeau revokes his use of the Emergency Act. So this is some great news, guys, for Canada. Common sense is prevailing, and here we go. His Emergency Act lasted, I think, 2 days.
Our third principle. We were very clear that the use of the Emergencies Act
It's buffering. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on here. I thought my internet was going to be fixed. Let's try one more time.
Our third principle. We were very clear that the use of the Emergencies Act would be limited in time. When we invoked it, it would be in place for up to 30 days, but we said that we would lift it as soon as possible. We've held updates and briefs with ministers and officials every day, often multiple times a day. And today, after careful consideration, we're ready to confirm that the situation is no longer an emergency. Therefore, the federal government will be ending the use of the Emergencies Act. We are confident that existing laws and bylaws are now sufficient to keep people safe. Of course, we'll continue to be there to support provincial and local authorities if and when needed.
So, guys, there you go. It's officially over, it looks like, the Emergencies Act. It lasted all of 2 days. And as you know, Canada was getting roasted big time. Let's read some comments. James B. Good here says, in other words, oh shit, we've just created an underground economy now that people will be offshoring money, divesting into crypto and securing assets abroad too. I'd advise Canadians to start selling, exchanging their currency for something a bit more stable. You know, the thing about like the way he talks like so condescending, the way he just presents himself, that he's just like royalty. And we're just like peasants. The way he talks, like with his nose in the air, the way he pronounces his words. So it's just like, so calm down, bro. Like, I get you the prime minister and all, but like, be humble. Let's see what else we got. Defiant L's, of course, there's a great channel on Twitter. Says in 2020, words of a dictator, Trump threats to deploy military raise a specter of fascism. And then yesterday, National Guard troops to be deployed in D.C. as trucker convoy protests loom. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, Trump may have threatened to send in the National Guard, but never actually did. Biden is sending in the National Guard, and it's confirmed. And so it's just funny to me when they left calls Trump a dictator, when it's like, bro, Biden is literally doing all the things that you accuse Trump of doing. Take this vaccine or lose your job, dividing families, dividing friends, segregating society, pushing racism down our throats with CRT, the transgender propaganda, all of it. It's all stuff under Biden's administration that like they're encouraging and promoting. It's unbelievable. It's crazy. All right, let's keep reading some of these comments. Okay, it looks like these aren't all about Canada anymore, but here's a good one. Biden canceled the Keystone Pipeline, banned drilling on federal land, and declared war on American energy production. Right, this is another update, which I thought was interesting. So I know a lot of people are pretty upset with the gas prices in America right now. I know I am. And apparently here in Florida, we have it pretty good, actually, compared to other areas in the country. So I did a video on my TikTok about the gas prices, how it's $3.50 now a gallon in Florida. And I was getting comments from people all across the country saying the prices in their areas are much higher. Like apparently in California, it's almost like $6 a gallon. That's crazy. But right here, they asked Psaki when America should expect higher gasoline prices, if we should expect gasoline prices from the sanctions. And she basically said yes. So if you guys, we'll play that clip right now. But if you guys like your gas prices now, wait until shit goes down in Russia.
And the impact on the American public, but I just can't outline any more details on it from here.
The impact that you're on the American public, you mean specifically Americans should expect higher gasoline prices?
Yeah, energy prices, exactly. That's what we want the American public to be aware is a possibility.
Announcing more.
So there we go, guys. It's gas prices are probably going to be going up, and you know, you got to prepare for that. You got to prepare for that. It's crazy. Shit's crazy. I mean, if you think $6 is bad now, wait until you see what's going to happen. I wonder if it's going to hit $10 a gallon in California. That would be crazy. So a lot of these articles I can't read, obviously, because of YouTube censorship. So I'm just going to scroll through. There is one article I wanted to talk to you guys about, and it's it kind of piggybacks off the story we did a couple of days ago. Let me pull these articles up real quick. And there's one more woman. What was her name? Tina Unili, right? Okay. So, as you guys know, our lovely mainstream media, they love to blame everything on white supremacy, right? So let's do a quick Google search real quick of something. Oh, here you go, guys. You ready for this? I want to show you the propaganda, how deep this runs, because it's fucking believable. Oh, I just cursed. I wonder if they're gonna take my stream down. Nope, this is not the right screen. Hold on, guys. Let me get the right screen in. Remove this one. Stop screen share. Share screen. Okay. Here we go. Here's the article. All right. So basically, they always want to blame white supremacy for everything. If you eat meat, it's white supremacy. You know, when Asian people get attacked, it's white supremacy. It's always white supremacy. Everything. So the thing is, I don't buy that, because I don't think white people are supreme. I think we're all equals. I think it depends on the character and the person, not the skin color, right? Like, I don't see someone lighter skinned than me and be like, "Oh, you're better than me." Like, no, I don't think that at all. And I don't see a person who's darker than me and be like, "Oh, you're worse than me." No, not at all. What I think is, who is the character? Who's the person underneath? Are you kind? Are you nice? You know, that's what I care about. I don't give a shit about skin color. So, but if you Google white supremacy, you'll be getting a ton of shit like this. Okay? So, if this is true, if we assume for a second that this is true, then you would expect the people that are killing or hurting Asian Americans to be white people. But instead, when you look at the actual images of the criminals in these cases that we're going to show that have been in the news lately, just none of them are white. That's all I'm saying. All right. I don't know how they can keep using this messaging when it's clearly just a lie. So, you guys remember the story of Michelle Go? She was pushed into the train in New York City about a month and a half ago. This is Michelle Go right here on my screen. And that's her and the killer right here. We see exactly what they look like. There you go. Wait, nope. That's an ad. There you go. That's Michelle Go. Rest in peace. And that is the guy that pushed her, Simon Marshall. I think, again, he's probably mental disorder. I think that he's mentally ill. But this is Michelle Go. She's a victim of crime in New York. And let me see if this guy had a previous record. I know the other two did. What's his name? Marshall? Simon Marshall. Let's see if he had any priors on his record. Just to prove my point a little bit here, that Simon Marshall. Okay, here we go. Simon Marshall. Oh, I hate you. I hate these pay-gated things. So this is the guy, and apparently the judge ordered a psych evaluation for him because apparently he's crazy. Anybody that pushes someone into a train is crazy. But apparently, based on what I'm reading, is this guy has a history of mental illness. So there he is. This is not a normal response to someone who just killed somebody else. But it says right here, defendant admitted his guilt in 3 separate conversations. His life was derailed by mental illness while he was in his 30s. So, like, he'd been in and out of mental hospitals for more than 20 years and said he once begged the hospital not to release him due to potential for violent behavior. So this guy knew that he had a propensity for violence, and he's still on the street where he can kill innocent people like Michelle Go. So to me, this happened in New York, which is Democratic and liberal. They're weak on crime. They love bailing out criminals, or they have the no bail funds, whatever they do out there. So you have people like this that do not belong in public until they're treated for their mental illness that do this. So Michelle Go's death, in my opinion, entirely preventable. So then we have last week, this woman died, Christina Yuna Lee. She was stabbed walking up into her house over here by this monstrous looking demon. This monstrous looking demon. Another homeless person, probably also mentally ill, this guy right here, but also had prior criminal record. So now in New York, you got these two people. Both people are not white supremacists, right? They're not white people. That's first of all. I mean, look, the bottom line is you could be a white supremacist and not be white. So that is a reality. But in this case, they're not white people. They are mentally ill, and they had previous records for crimes or mental illness, and now they're wandering the street. It's crazy. And now this happened in Minneapolis, St. Paul. Another Asian woman gets killed. Yulia Lee, right here. This just happened yesterday. She was sitting in her car, minding her own business. And look, she's a beautiful woman. Let's be honest. I mean, come on. She's a beautiful girl. This is her LinkedIn, apparently. Look at her. She's gorgeous. You're a gorgeous girl, Yulia Lee. And once again, when you look at who killed her, surprise, 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 wasn't a white guy. It was a 15-year-old black teen. I don't know much about the kid. I don't know if he had mental illness. I don't know if it was like a gang initiation. People are making rumors that it's either gang violence or these people are pissed that their cities are getting gentrified and they're trying to scare people away. I don't know. But she was randomly gunned down while sitting in her car. So these are three Asian American women that were all killed by non-white people in the past month. So when the mainstream media comes out and says white supremacy, it doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. It's like the color's blue and the media's like, no, it's the color red's fault. And you're like, what? It doesn't make any sense. It's crazy. We're living in clown world. And the main theme with all this is that it's happening in blue cities. It's happening in blue, Democratic-run cities. That's the whole problem, where they bail out criminals. And the problem is, the reason why I believe they do this is because these liberal ideology, these Democrats, they care about the criminals so much that they forget to care about the rest of the community. And that's the problem that breaks my heart here is all these deaths are preventable. All of them, just like Afghanistan situation, preventable. People are going to die in cities. It's going to happen. But to me, there's a big difference if somebody commits a crime for the first time, had no records, kills somebody else. It's like, who would have seen that coming? No one. But when you have people that have long records, why are they free? One of these men literally told his hospital, please don't let me free. He begged them not to let him out because he knew he was a violent person. And they let him out. And then he goes on and kills some people. My heart breaks for all these people that whose lives, these three women whose lives have been lost. It's horrible. America's Favorite Brazilian said 5 Asians got taken out in New York the past few weeks. Yeah, I mean, those are the 3 that I know in the past couple months. It's nuts. It's horrible. It's horrible stuff. Here's another horrible story. Let's just make this a bad news stream for a little bit. Tennessee church demanding justice after security cameras caught 2 women robbing 78-year-old lady as she was praying. Yo, how twisted do you like? I'm not a person of Jesus Christ. Maybe one day I will be, but I'm not currently. I'm Jewish technically. These women posing as friendly congregants team up to rob an elderly member in Tennessee church. How do you do that in a church, though? Whether or not you believe in God. Where's that video at? It wasn't working, so I was trying to go to the source. Whether or not you believe in God, you probably shouldn't do this in a church. Like, I would avoid committing crimes in synagogues, churches, all that stuff. Look at this, guys. They're even praying with her. There you go. She's looking around. Oh, she already has her wallet in her hand and she's taking out the credit cards or something. What, she just take her cell phone out or something? Damn, they're emptying her out. Horrible. Horrible. That's horrible. Smile in front of your face and then rob you behind your back. It's disgusting behavior. It's disgusting. And then we got LeBron. We got Kyle Rittenhouse, who's going to be suing everybody for defamation. God bless this kid. Apparently, he's going to be suing LeBron James because they lie about this kid. They've lied so much about Kyle Rittenhouse that leftists believed that Kyle went there hunting for black men to gun down. For somehow, the story that they got was Kyle Rittenhouse crossed state lines with a rifle. False. Kyle went there with the intent to hunt down black people. False. Kyle had no ties to the community. False. Kyle killed 2 black BLM activists. False. And Kyle was the offender and not defending himself. False. They just straight up made up an entire story all about this poor kid. And that's the thing, like, they knew that they were lying. Like, they had intent when they were lying, which I think is like slander or libel, one or the other. I know one's written and one's oral. But when you go out with the intention to defame somebody and you lie and you know it's a lie, you should be found guilty of something, right? Like, that to me that's messed up. Like, it's different if we didn't have the video proof. Then it's different. But you can't just go around calling somebody a racist, a bloodthirsty murderer when the reality is he was legally allowed to hold a possession of a firearm in his community, and he was allowed to stand his ground and defend himself. Everything was on his side. From the day one to the second it all happened, Kyle was innocent, and they put this kid through hell.
We all know that Black Lives Matter is a neo-communist organization. Okay, they're self-proclaimed trained Marxists. You go to their website. I mean, they've even tried to take it down by now. They want to dismantle the nuclear family. They want to take down the United States of America, and they're willing to use violent acts to do it. 2020, we know, right? Do you support Black Lives Matter as a neo-communist organization? Do you actually support all of that?
No, I support Black Lives Mattering. I support Black Lives Matter. They do matter.
And I think everyone wants to know as well, what are your plans for LeBron James?
He'll be getting a letter too.
LeBron James will be getting a letter too.
Anybody who defamed me or lied about me, we're just going to send them a letter and then deal with them in a courtroom.
Good for this kid. Good for this kid. I hope he wins all of his cases and sets a precedent. Because
if you receive regular payment,
it's only a matter of time before they come for all of you, just for saying, being on the wrong side or saying the wrong thing from the mainstream. What's up?
Super chat.
Where'd you get this from?
In the studio.
Oh,
Super chat.
guys, I just got handed a super chat in real life. Tara, come in. And who put the communist flag in my room? Was that you or Grayson?
Where are you at?
Right here.
Hey guys. So
Look who's here, guys. Look, it's Poem. It's Poem Brotherhood. I got on my Trump flag. How do I look? Do I look
Very
do I
good.
look psychotic?
Yeah, a little bit draped in a Trump flag.
Yeah, I'm in my Trump 2024 flag.
But we're planning on at some point we're gonna be burning that communist flag.
Oh, we're gonna burn it?
Yeah.
I'm not
so
gonna be part of that.
stay tuned for that
Here you go.
live stream.
You can take your flag back. I don't burn flags.
We're doing some. Oh, I definitely do.
I know you do.
So it's a freedom of speech.
It's a hoot.
If they can burn this flag, so what if we burn?
I feel like
a flag for a domestic terrorist organization,
if you
or a Soviet flag, or a communist flag, or anything.
if you burn the Chinese flag though, and you try to go to China one day, they're gonna arrest you when you get there. You'll disappear. So then I guess just we never go to China.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
True. Well, they don't got
Have you been
freedom of
drinking?
speech, right? No.
Yep.
I'm just naturally flush.
Yeah, you look a little flush
I
today.
didn't even open my my energy drink before the stream, so I just got done streaming with the guys for Common Sense Conservative and Only Mr. Bill, because we were doing a fundraiser for Tiny Choice for his legal defense. So I wasn't able to restream it onto my channel, but I'm trying to download it now and upload it. So yeah.
So Common Sense Conservative, I just subscribed to. He's got 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's because they nuked Robert's account. He had a lot more.
Wow.
A lot more.
So that's him right here, guys. Common Sense Conservative. You can watch the stream for Tiny Toisi, who we interviewed on our channel as well, right over here. They did a live stream raising. This is interesting layout. Raising money for him, his legal defense, because apparently they're trying to put 10 years on him, 10 years in jail.
So they arrested him initially for under the pretenses of January 6th, but January 6th. That was not what we not the one in DC, but there was another one that was over in when they were protesting the governor's mansion, and so he was the only one arrested for charges on that day, which they charged him more than a year and a half later, which is kind of weird. But they initially grabbed him for that, and then now are charging him for stuff from August 22nd
crazy.
over in Portland. So
Freaking
that's you guys can check. You, I'm sure, have seen my footage on that day, and you can see he was defending people.
Yeah,
So
and he's huge, right? He's 6'5".
he's a big
So
guy.
he's more threatening
he's-
then. He comes up
yeah.
as more threatening because he's so big.
No,
though he's a teddy bear.
He's smiling
teddy bear.
all the time.
He's a teddy bear.
He's a teddy bear. He's
Yeah.
a big teddy bear. But I mean, one teddy bear that if you're on the wrong side and you're trying to hurt people, you don't want to, bring out the bear.
That's right. And surprise, guys, once again, not a white guy.
Catch you later.
All right, take your communist flag, trash, out of my cave. So that was a little cameo, guys, from Tara from the Poem Brotherhood. We almost have like a little content house here in Orlando, where we have our studio and we have a lot of lives. We're going to CPAC tomorrow, which is super exciting. I'm so pumped for it. After I hop off this stream, I'm actually going to be going for a run real quick around the neighborhood, because I need to keep my shit tight, guys. I got to keep my shit tight. I weighed myself today, and I was actually I weigh 169 pounds, and that's midday weight with clothes on. So I think if I took my shirt off and I was fully naked in the morning, I'm probably like 167 right now, 166. So I've been doing 10,000 steps a day, combination of walking and running, and I think it's working. Like, I'm moving a lot more than I'm used to. So I think the weight loss is happening, the fat loss is happening, and after the stream, I'm going to go running at around 11 o'clock in the neighborhood to finish up my steps for the day. And then hopefully try to get some sleep early so that we can wake up early at 7 a.m. and hit the CPAC, baby. We're going to go to CPAC. I'm so pumped. Let's change news sources, guys. Let's go over to Daily Mail. It's always a good site to see what's going on in more culture than hardcore news. But here we go. Explosions rock Kyiv and Odessa moments after Putin orders invasion, saying he wants to demilitarize and not occupy Ukraine, and then tells opposition soldiers to lay down his arms in 5:50 a.m. address to his nation. Wow. 5:50 in the morning. He's out there talking to his people. That's crazy. Russian invasion of Ukraine will trigger one of the world's biggest ever refugee crises, with 5 million people forced from their homes. You know what? I got this one girl I know who's Ukrainian. She's a chica guapa. Let me see if she wants to hop on the stream. I'll message her. Yo, you wanna hop on a stream real quick to talk about? I don't know if she's going to read it. I just DM'd her. I'm not sure if she likes being on the internet. But we'll see. She is a very, very, very beautiful chick, though, I'll tell you that much. I'll show you what she looks like, guys. I hope she doesn't get mad at me for showing this, but whatever. Let's see if she wants to come on. That's her. She's Ukrainian. And I don't know if she's going to read it. I don't know how active she is. But I just put it out there. We'll wait and see right now. Hello, Manitoba, Canada. How you doing? Yeah, Devon. She is beautiful. Oh, Natalie Portman in a blue bikini. This is going to be good. Let's fully change. Let's change moods for a second and go to Natalie Portman in a bikini. Ooh la la. Look at Natalie Portman, guys. I think she's in the new Thor movie, and she's going to be the new Thor. There we go. Oh, there we go, guys. That's a creepy photo. I wonder what it's like to be so famous that, like, people are always taking photos of you no matter what you're doing. Like, you know how you guys go to the beach or whatever, you go out and you want to take a photo of yourself, so you either take awkward selfies or you got to find a passerby and be like, hey, do you mind taking a photo for me? And then you give them your phone. Like, these people don't have to worry about that. They just exist. And then paparazzi is going to show up and take pictures for them. You know? It must be kind of cool, actually. But I bet it gets old, too. There she is. And then they're using her image to sell apparel. That's really smart, actually. That's kind of what I'm doing here, guys. While you're on this channel, you could either buy the Natalie Portman hat for $27.99, or you could buy a Trump 2024 hat and this flag for $20.24. So not only are you going to save almost $8, but you're going to get a flag too thrown into that. So if you guys do want to buy a Trump 2024 hat and flag for $20.24 total, so you get 2 items, just DM me on Instagram, Adam Francisco, or Be Free My Sheeple. DM me there. Tell me how you're going to pay me, PayPal or Venmo. I think I'm Adam Francisco in both places. I think definitely Venmo, Adam Francisco. That's my name there. And then send me your shipping address, and I'll go to the UPS and I'll ship you a hat and I'll ship you a flag. $20.24. You get both. Bear Lamb says, "Is that a boy in a bikini?" I don't know. I think she looks pretty good for her for her age. I guess now I'm ageist. I don't know. You know what's funny? I talk to women a lot. Hold on, let me turn this AC off. I talk to women about dating a lot, and I do got PayPal. But you still got to send me your address. Like, I need your address somehow. Let me make sure I can log in. Hold on. Let me log into my PayPal real quick. I'm just looking at my PayPal, guys. Let me see what this is. Yeah, you know what? Let me figure that out. I think Venmo's probably going to be best, to be honest. I like Venmo the most. Bro, it's in Florida. It was 80 degrees today out here. 80 degrees out here in Florida. And tomorrow is going to be tomorrow is going to be 86 degrees. Hell yeah. It's going to be hot in CPAC. Yeah, it's going to be 86 degrees tomorrow, guys. And right now it's 61 degrees out here in Florida. 61 at night's pretty nice. So it is beautiful weather for me to go out and go for a run right after this. You know, it is beautiful. All right. Let me pull in this other article I wanted to show you guys. I saw this yesterday. Let me see if I can find this. Surgery. News. I saw this on Daily Mail yesterday. It was pretty crazy. Here it is. Oh boy, this is horrible. Okay, here's the article. Check this out from New York Post. Russian beauty queen claims plastic surgery left her disfigured. And the thing is, so she's 43 now. She's the runner-up in the Miss Russia International pageant 2 years ago. Yeah, my Facebook is Adam Francisco also. So I'm having this everywhere. So check this out, guys. This was her before. This is her before. She is absolutely stunning. A beautiful Russian model. A very, very beautiful Russian. Look at her. Look at her, guys. I'm sorry, but for a woman in her 40s, that's attractive. She's gorgeous. Look at this. Gorgeous. And look what the surgery did to her. You ready? Look what she did to her face. This is her now. That's like, that's out of a nightmare. That's her trying to close her eyes. Guys, keep in mind. That's her trying to close her eyes. That's crazy. Oh, it makes me uncomfortable. Oh, my goodness. Look what she did to her face. She did this to her face all in the pursuit of anti-aging. And like, here's the thing, guys, about aging. Like, aging fucking sucks. I'm not going to lie. Like, you know, when I was living in Mexico for a while, I would get, every time I get a haircut, I would dye my hair on this side mostly because I have white hairs coming in. You guys see that? Sometimes in different lighting, it comes out more, but I got a lot of white hairs over here. I don't know if you guys could see them that well, but I got a lot of white hairs coming in. So I would dye my hair black everywhere. I would pay the money to dye it black in Mexico because it was so cheap there. I got a haircut, cocktail, and hair dye, and all of that was like $40. So it was a great experience. Shout out to those people in Mexico. They're probably not going to see this, but it was awesome. But that is about the most I've ever done in the pursuit of anti-aging. I've never had Botox. I've never had any type of treatment on my face. All I do is I take my multivitamins. I take my amino acids. I do use face lotions and I do use face creams. But I'm 30. I'm almost 40 years old. Let's make this clear. Come on. We're almost 40 years old. I got wrinkles. See, look, I got wrinkles. But the problem is, like, people are so scared of aging that they go to these extreme lengths when it comes to the surgery. And a lot of times they end up looking terrible. Let me show you Courtney Cox, what happened to her. So one reason why I respect Courtney Cox is although she's had plastic surgery, she admits that she looked really strange after plastic surgery. Because when you're 50 and you try to look like you're 30, it's obvious. And then you end up looking like a mannequin. So let me show you what she ended up looking like. Oh, they don't have it in this article. Hold on. Images. Yeah, this is the photo. This is it right here. See? Well, so look at her. On the left is her before, and on the right is her after the plastic surgery. And her face just looks off, right? Like I think we can all agree. Face looks off. She's better off just aging gracefully, like most people are. Most people are better off aging gracefully. That's just the reality. And I do feel bad for like some of these, women especially, where their value, and again, no one's value is really based on the look, but for a lot of people, their value, their self-value, their self-worth is their looks. And so for women, I think that effect is magnified, right? Because if a man has money or a really good body, or he's got status or power, that's going to attract women. But it doesn't really work for women as much, right? So for most of you guys watching, I bet a majority of you, if you meet a woman and you find out that she's like super loaded or super successful in her career, it's not going to be a turn on for you. It's not going to be like, oh my God, I'm so sexually aroused by you because you make all this money. For a lot of men, it's actually a turn off because they don't need you. They're so successful that you bring nothing to the table for them, right? So a lot of women, they have to bank on their looks, and to do that, they have to bank on beauty and youth, and so they just go to desperate lengths like this, but it ends up backfiring. So it's like, just age gracefully, use your beauty and youth while you have it, while you're young. But once you start to get older and you start to lose that, adapt. Like you need to adapt. Yeah, I was actually Bear Lamb. I was about to bring that up. I literally typed Instagram into my search bar because I was going to go to Madonna's page. So, guys, for those of you who haven't seen this, Madonna has been using such a high level of Photoshop in her photos. It looks nothing like her. Check this out. This is Madonna apparently at 63 years old. She looks like a 20-year-old pop star. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this, guys. This is supposedly Madonna at 63 years old. Like the creepy part about this photo, in my opinion, is like you can look at her arm right here, her forearm, and you could see that they didn't smooth out the veins or wrinkles as much as they did the rest of her face. So there's like this mismatch. You guys see that? See if I can zoom in. No, it's not letting me. But you guys, could you see that, right? Like it looks like an old woman's arm with a 20-year-old girl's face. It's crazy. And some of these other photos are it's even more magnified. Let me see if I can find this one. Yeah, it is this one here. Look at this. Look at her. That looks nothing like a 63-year-old. I want to show you guys what she looks like, Madonna without makeup. Just look at the power of what they can do using filters. Okay, there is one where she... No, that's not the good one. Where are you, Madonna? Okay, here we go. That's pretty good. Okay, check this out, guys. So that's Madonna in real life. And that's her on Instagram. Ah! Madonna in real life. And she still looks good for someone who's 63. Like, don't get me wrong. In this photo, she still looks pretty good. But then this is her on Instagram. It's not the same person. It looks like grandma and granddaughter. And she's been doing that to all of her photos lately. Look at this one. Look at this. Look at that. Look at the difference. It's unbelievable. They just took every wrinkle and went, gone. Somebody said here, we love the fantasy, but goddamn, the amount of editing on this photo is crazy. Sandy F says Madonna is not Madonna anymore. Someone said, why are we acting like it's normal for her to edit her photos this much? This feels beyond fucking weird and uncomfortable. Anderson says, very interesting your words. Where is Madonna? That woman is an experiment. You had a superb brain and the best ideas. I don't understand anything. This face is in your face. So sad. And not for your manicurist, not for your manicurist, for a legend. It's great. Yeah, these aren't even filters. This is just like a different person. Like, I have filters on this camera. I wonder if I could use it right now real quick. I have filters on my camera, which could make my face look smooth, but it doesn't make me look like a whole different person. That's the thing. Let me show you what it looks like when I put the filters on. Hold on. So I go to function. Yeah, okay, hold on. Here we go, guys. Watch. Ready? Okay. So watch my face. Okay, off. You guys see my face? On. Did it work? I don't know if it worked. Hold on, let me try again. There's this filter function on here. Oh, I don't know if I could put this on. It says it's on. I don't know if it's working. It says it's on. So right now it says I'm using soft skin effect. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I have a filter on now. This is a filter, but I look like the same person. You know, it's crazy. All right, so let's change gears, guys. I'm getting a lot of updates in the comments about Russia is apparently invaded, which we did talk about a few seconds ago on Daily Mail. It was on the headline. Let's go to the Twitters. What was the best place? And here we go. NATO says Russia has begun attacking Ukraine moments after Vladimir Putin announced that he had decided to conduct a special military operation. So I guess now when you attack a country, it's called a special military operation. Russia attacks Ukraine. Explosives are reported in the capital of Kyiv, in the largest city, Kharkiv, and in the port city of Odessa. This video reportedly shows a missile being launched from Russian territory. I'm going to change the title of this to Russia invades Ukraine. Here we go. Type changes. All right, we just renamed the stream, guys. So, Bear Lamb says, don't believe the news media. Russia did not invade Ukraine. I don't know what to believe now, guys. I mean, we got Biden right here saying the prayers of the world are with the people of Ukraine tonight as they suffer an unprovoked and unjustified attack by Russian military forces. President Putin has chosen a premeditated war that will bring a catastrophic loss of life and human suffering. Trump just called into Fox News and said of the Ukraine-Russia news, this would not happen under my administration. Series of explosions heard in Belgorod, province of Russia. More explosions heard in Ukraine's Kyiv. So, apparently what I'm reading, it looks like there is an attack that's been done. Russia begins military action. Look at this page. World War III updates. Launching strikes on Kharkiv, Ukraine. I will be giving World War III updates. And then he labels this as entertainment and recreation. Bro, he should probably put that. He should probably make this a news platform. Breaking, Kyiv, Ukraine right now. Damn, look at those missiles go. People are calling this World War III. I do think it is pretty funny though that the mainstream media and Tommy Lawrence has it right here. She says the mainstream fake news media is now trying to claim the high gas prices, inflation, and supply chain crisis all just came about because of the Russia-Ukraine situation. It's so funny. Like, yeah, if inflation started today, then you could make that claim. Fears of a Russia-Ukraine war caused no. This has been going on because Democrat blue policy, lockdowns, stay home, fear porn, don't go out, lockdowns, supply chain, universal basic income, all that stuff that they do, helping people out. That's why. And nothing to do with Ukraine. It's just going to get worse now. Now it's just going to get worse. Unbelievable. Putin tells Biden to stand down or else, meaning nuclear war. It's crazy. A number of sources report that shelling has begun near Mariupol, Ukraine. Look at these gas prices. Where is this? That's crazy. That must be California.
Big time. Russia just invaded Ukraine, and the gas prices are going to go up big time. What should Joe Biden do?
Resign.
You should think about the people living in America. That's it.
We definitely have to quell this because if this keeps happening, we're going to have to park our cars.
He's going to do these sanctions on supposedly, right, Russia.
Yo, guys, you know what? I just got motivated. I think I'm going to go film a video right now. I'm going to go to the gas station literally right now. I'm going to see if Tara wants to go. Let me call Tara right now, see if she wants to come film some people tonight and ask them what their thoughts are on the incoming gas prices now that Russia's invaded Ukraine. Let me find out. You guys want Tara's phone number? Here, let me give you her phone number. Here it is. Just kidding. It says Tara Poem. You guys, I'm not that much of a scumbag. Let's see if Tara answers. Come on, Tara.
Please leave.
I'll call her boyfriend. I'll call Grayson from Pure Politics. Let me see where he is. Here she is. Let me call him. He usually answers his phone. Yo, you're live. You're on speaker. You're live on YouTube right now. So don't say anything that's going to get my channel banned.
I have one word to say to you.
Shut up.
It's the most powerful word in the English language.
Stop it. You're going to get my channel banned, bro. Yo, put your beautiful girlfriend on.
Absolutely not.
Please put her on.
I can't let her. I got her pinned down right now.
Okay, that's great. Devon asks how you're doing. Grayson's doing great. He's doing great. All right, put her on real quick.
She's right next to me. We're looking at CVS stuff.
So basically, I don't know if you guys heard, Russia just invaded Ukraine, and now there's explosions going all over the country. I know.
Somebody in my group chat had a really prescient thing to say.
But my thing is, Tara, I wanted to know if you guys, I just saw Fox News went to the gas stations and interviewed people today about like, gas prices. So I'm like, we should go do the same thing now at gas stations. Just ask people what they think about the prices are about to skyrocket.
Not tonight. We got to wake up really early tomorrow for CPAC.
I know. I was going to go do it now and shoot the video real quick. You guys want to come?
She says she's good.
I figured. All right. I just wanted. I'm not going to live stream. I'm on YouTube right now, but I'm going to go interview people like on the street, like at a gas station.
You were live streaming.
I'm live streaming right now, but I'm going to go there and film an actual video.
Okay. So one of my group chat members, they said, apparently the war has started. Putin, who was raised Jewish, has announced his goal is denazification of Ukraine. He's attacked the Azov battalion with ballistic missiles. Zelensky, the Jewish president of Ukraine, has stood down and is doing nothing to help our brothers. We were right. Because a lot of people are framing this as a white genocide between two Jewish presidents who want to pit Christian white people against each other.
Huh. That's interesting. Well, I guess now we're on the sidelines. Just wait to see what happens. It's freaking shitty,
Yeah. Everybody thought Trump was going to start World War III with North Korea. And then we got this incompetent guy who actually does start it in real life with one of our allies. Like, pretty much, Russia should be a friend of America. We have enough of their immigrants here.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Biden is literally all the things they said Trump was. All of them. From start to finish.
100%.
He's dividing us. He's segregating us. He's destroying us, and he's going to war. He's done everything horrible. He's the socialist.
And politically persecuting people who speak out about it. The media's all like, Trump's politically persecuting us with his harsh words. And then Biden's like, you go to jail for 3 years.
I know. And we have political prisoners in this country now under Biden's leadership.
Unprecedented.
It really is.
David Hampton said that Biden is most likely the most radical president in all of United States history.
Well, honestly, he's letting himself be pushed in this direction by his base because the left is gone fucking nuts.
Yep.
And he's not strong enough to be like this. He's supposed to be a moderate. That's what he's supposed to be, and he's not that anymore. That's long gone. All right, bro. I'm gonna probably go to the gas station and film a video. So talk to you later.
We're gonna make some cookies tonight, and then we're gonna go to bed early because we gotta get there. We're thinking around 9 at
All right.
the latest.
All right. Is it far from us?
It's I drive. Tara was saying it's gonna be like 45-minute drive.
Oh, that's not. No, not at the toll roads. It's gonna be quick with the toll roads. Cool. So I'll wake up at like 8 o'clock tomorrow. Sounds good.
It's 25 minutes without traffic, but it's traffic hour in the morning,
Not with the toll roads. Toll roads are anti-traffic.
We'll gauge it. We'll see what happens.
Toll roads are the anti-racism of racism.
Okay, as long as they're there around 9 or a
Yeah,
little after 9,
we'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
We got this.
Exactly.
All right,
I'm
bro.
not worried about it.
Have a good night. See ya.
You too.
Bye. All right, peoples. Do you think I should go out to the gas station now and film a video about gas prices? I think it could be interesting.
But that's not going to help us any because the prices are going to go up.
So gas prices are already up $1 under Joe Biden.
Way more than $1. It is double. It is definitely double.
What has he been doing wrong?
Everything. Maybe he could wake up.
We have a whole list.
He's focused too much on big ideas and his legacy and less on what's hurting the individual consumer every day.
And I think he needs to really focus on what's going on over here as far as inflation, prices, everything is going up. I don't think Biden is really focusing on the real issues of what Americans need.
Well said. Well freaking said.
Gonna go
So this
up.
is how I get inspired, guys. Sometimes doing videos, I like see other people's content, and I'm like, oh, that gives me an idea. I do want to see what Floridians have to say about this topic, though, at the gas station. I'm very curious. So I think I might go do a video right now, guys. Shoot a video on the street. kind of videos you guys like to see, man on the street type content. So I'm going to go do that now just because I have energy for some reason. I'm all like pumped up. Thanks for joining me on the stream today. I don't think I said anything that was inappropriate. So hopefully YouTube doesn't take this down. But I'm going to go take my dogs to the gas station right now. Yeah, right. Do a video. And yeah, I'll have the video live for you guys probably tomorrow at some point. I'll come home, try to edit it tonight, and then I'll try to go to sleep. So, and tonight I guess I'm skipping the gym. Is what it is. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining. And again, if you guys want to buy a Trump 2024 hat, like the one that I'm wearing right now, and you want the Trump flag, either Take America Back or Save America, either one, both Trump 2024 flags, message me on Instagram, Adam Francisco on Instagram. DM me. I'm only charging $20.24, and you'll get a hat and a flag. That's a pretty good deal. I think that's a good deal. I don't know. And it's a great price. And you're supporting me because I'll be getting a small profit out of that. And you'll be supporting Trump. So you're going to be supporting me, your boy, and Trump, your other boy. So for $20.20, you support two boys. The only person that's going to get a free hat is Ken Johnson. So Ken Johnson, if and when you see this video, just send me your address and you get a free hat and flag because you've already donated enough, bro. You've been awesome and so helpful. And I know whenever you come on the stream, you're always good for, a super chat. So I really appreciate that. And I don't forget that. And Apocalypse Survivor 2. I noticed that you've been donating a lot lately also. So Ken Johnson, Apocalypse Survivor, you two guys have been giving a lot of money lately. And I want to thank you. And Brazil, you did send me a few bucks tonight, so I appreciate that. But, there is Ken Johnson. So Ken Johnson, message me on Instagram, Adam Francisco. Send me your address. I'll send you a Trump flag, either Save America or Take America Back. And I'll send you a Trump hat too. And for that, you have to pay because you and Apocalypse Survivor do a lot for my channel. And I really appreciate that, you guys. And hopefully that inspires others to donate if you can. And if you can't, the best thing you could do is share because Tara, me, we're all shadow banned. YouTube does not like our content because the things we say, we don't agree with their narrative most of the time. And yeah, they want to silence us and censor us. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go do a video right now just because I got the energy. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So I'll end with my theme song. I know you guys love so much. And let's just say, let's keep the people of Ukraine and Russia in mind because war leads to death. People are going to die, and that's heartbreaking to hear. So, my hearts and prayers are with everybody that's going to be involved and, that's going to suffer casualties from this incursion, whatever you want to call it. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow.